Today I make smoked salmon on my slow and sear Kamado. You want to see more about it? Stick around. Today I'm making some smoked salmon on my new slow and sear Kamado. Now I've done this in the past with my Kamado Joe Big Joe. I did a video on that a while back where I showed how I cure it and smoke it step by step, and even how I caught it. Now this fish I'm cooking today is actually, I caught this myself. It's actually lake salmon that I caught off the coast of Sturgeon Bay up in Door County, Wisconsin and Lake Michigan. And I was actually caught a whole bunch of this fish, so it's been taking me a while to get through it all. So today I'm going to try it on my new slow and sear Kamado because I think it's got some advantages over my other Kamados, and I'll show you why. This is my new slow and sear Kamado. It looks like a lot like any other Kamado, right? It's got the stand, it's got the side trays, it's ceramic, right? Well, what makes this thing stand out from the others is what's inside, which is, for those who don't know what this is a slow and sear. So it's made by a Dill barbecue company. They have this slow and sear basket they have, which fits your charcoal in. And as part of this, they have a water trough for low and slow cooks to keep your food moist and keep smoke adhering to the outside of your meat a little bit better than without having one. And it also comes with the main rack, which I'm not using today. What I'm going to use today is another accessory that comes with this Kamado, which is their little lower half moon tray with this little grid on top that is going to hold my fish for me. I'll show you how that works in just a moment. I put a fire starter square in the middle, I lit it up with my blowtorch there, and now it's heating up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and let this heat up a little bit, and I'll be back again. I'm going to add some water to the trough. This is near boiling water I heat up in the microwave, so it doesn't have to spend time heating up in here. And down below here I have my salmon fillets. You see, it's actually one large fillet. It's wild caught, like I said, off the coast of Sturgeon Bay. Very thick flesh, and I had to cut it in half to fit it in here. That's how big this thing is. I put some temperature probes in the thickest part of the meat here and here, along with a temperature probe on the grate that's tied to my Maverick XR50 here, so I can get the temperature of each piece of meat as well as the temperature of the grill. My goal here, this is why I think this is important with this slow and sear setup, see, because having a grate lower than the temperature of the coals, it's going to be hotter from the grate level up, and putting the meat on a lower level offset from the coals, I'm hoping to keep the actual cooking temperature between 150 and 170 degrees Fahrenheit in order to smoke this fish without overcooking it. So I can do that probably on the main grate as well. It'd be a little bit more of a challenge because I want a hotter fire in here when I put the wood on top for the smoking wood. I want the smoking wood to burn at a higher temperature for a cleaner burn while getting the smoke flavor in here without overcooking the meat at a higher temperature. So I think I have a pretty good game plan here, and this is, I think, probably going to be a better arrangement than what I've had the ability to do on other grills I've had. All right, time to throw in the wood. All right, so there's the whole picture again. Fire off to one side with the smoking wood, a trough of hot water for air to help smoke adhere better to the fish. The fish at a lower height, grate-wise, than the heat, to cook at a lower temperature of up to 170 degrees Fahrenheit, not at the higher temperature of what you would get at a higher level in this grill. And I want to monitor this with both the with heat probes or temperature probes inserted in the thickest part of this meat. It's very thick salmon, folks, because I caught this myself. These are very large fish, So I want to make sure I cook it to the right temperature. Got a temperature probe in the middle here, and they're all hooked up to the Maverick over here, and monitor the temperature on both. So I'm going to close up the lid, watch the temperature, make sure it doesn't get too hot, and I'll be back. Here I am 1 hour into the smoke, and the temperature is holding steady around 160 to 163 degrees almost now, and it's barely moving, so I got it stabilized. So I had to crack the vents down to keep it below 200 degrees though. I know having them open and wider gives you that turbo slow, more smoke, but it also gives you a little bit more heat, which I can't afford. So I had to crank them down a little bit here, and down below I had it just set about a half a mark with the screen set closed all the way, and the big slot open about a half a number, like a 0.5. Okay, let's put a little glaze on this thing. Put a little maple syrup on here. Alright, let's let that go for a little bit longer. Okay, it's been about 2.5 hours. Let's take a look. And the temperature is showing 135 degrees on both fillets, half of the fillet I should say. So it's looking really good, and it is ready to come off, and I am going to let it cool and then eat some. Move that. Move that. Oh, that came up right out of there. There we go. Whoop, it's falling apart on me. All right. Take that over there. And let's take this whole thing out of here, shall we? Oh yeah. And there we are. Finished fish. Let's try a piece. All right, here we go. That rocked. A little salty from the cure, a little sugary from the cure, a lot of smoke from the cook, and it's cooked perfectly. It is just flakes apart. It's delicious. Awesome job. I think this slow and sear Kamado rocks. And that's what I wanted to show you guys today. So thanks for watching. Talk to y'all later. There you go.
Yeah, you get the 4 times. I did like 3 of them.
So we got guys eating food, man. Chowing down. Steve enjoying that? All right. He's chowing down.
Ready? Oh, where's my fork? Oh, here.
Eat some more.
Chowing down, baby.
Wait, I got to try the deal.
Really?